Hey everybody, welcome. So good to be back. Last night I did a live. It was not on my business page, but it did get shared to my business page so you guys can see it. You have to see it. This cute, this little light of mine. Today I am working on a new thing, so I'm super excited to share with you. Make sure you come in and say hi so that I can see who's on here or see who watched the replay. That is one of my favorite parts of doing the videos, is when I get to see who's watching. So we are doing a first day of school board. I'm really excited. Please note that what I'm going to show you today, I will have in a kit bundle coming up this week in my Chalk Nation VIP group. It is the only place, the only other way that you can get that information is to privately message me. Of course, this is just for customers, not for designers, but you're going to get the transfer, you're going to get chalk paste, and you're going to have an optional surface. This is, I'm telling you, this back to school transfer will probably sell out right when you're thinking you need it. And end of July, order it now. You'll get it in a week or so, and then you'll have it so that when you're doing your back to school boards, you don't have to stress about it. And it's gonna be super cute, and you're gonna have those pictures with your kids and or your grandkids or whoever you're making your back to school boards for. Or you as a teacher making the board for each kid. So taking the picture with it, very exciting. So let's kind of like check it out and see what I'm working on. I'm gonna show you, so this is going to be, basically, you're gonna see, hey, my board here, I'm going to get that cleaned off. So this is my old board. I've sprayed it with water, and now I'm just going to kind of clean it off if I can. So real easily, and I'll just scooch this over a bit. So you just wash off our chalk when you're done with your design. So this is one of my older designs. This is our 10 by 10 square boutique board. It is unframed, and I have the optional 10 by 10. I also have 12 by 12, and I also have the metal boards, or the circle boards, which would be really cute for this as well. These little polka dots, getting those cleaned off of here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna throw that away, use my little hand towel, and go back in with, where's my paper towel? Like a paper towel to kind of dry off and kind of clean off this board further from what I've already done. And what I love, and I will demonstrate this for you, is, well, I'm sure you'll be able to see it. So hang on a second. Hang on. I gotcha. I'm just cleaning up my board. This is how you do it. Okay. Now, how many of you can still see words on here? Can you? I can a little bit over here. And so what we do when you get that, and it probably would show up when it's drier. So like if I dry this a little bit, you may be able to see, you may not. It's called ghosting. So you kind of have a little bit of the chalk ghost left. Don't be scared. It's not that kind of a ghost. So that's when we take our board eraser, and you can dip this right in water. You can run it under the faucet, whatever you want. I'm gonna spray water right onto the front, and I'm just gonna clean my board. And you just kind of use a little bit of elbow grease to get all around there. But it really, really works with the ghosting and cleaning that whole board. Picked up the rest of that. And now I'm just gonna dry this off. Also, this is double-sided. So you also have the option to flip it over and use the back. For me, I'm just gonna keep it on this side, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. My favorite part about this new transfer, the first day of school transfer, is this right here. I love these little banners. I think they're adorable. And this is gonna go right at the top of my transfer, or my, my page, my board, my surface, if I could talk. So, all right, so why don't we start with that? I've chosen some colors, and of course I keep my colors right next to my work area. So to be honest, what did I just do? I just stuck this down to my mat. Ugh. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Don't stick it to foam. Okay, because I do have to cut some of this out. I actually have 4 children, so I make 4 boards, but I really only make 2. And here's why. Because these are double-sided, so I can do, so my girls who are in high school, they leave for school so much earlier than the boys, but I can do theirs in the front and then the boys in the back if I wanted. But I really did make 4 last year, so I'll probably make 4 this year. I'll add a picture of them together and then a picture separately of the girls leaving and then the boys. Cute boys, cute boys. Okay, so anyway, so the one I'm gonna demonstrate today, I either have my choices 1st grade or 5th grade or kindergarten. Of course, I could also do 10th grade or 10th grade or 12th grade. But I feel like that's a little scary for me. So I'm just gonna do the 4th grade tonight because that's far less scary. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Thelma. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Kelly. So, we're not gonna do anything scary. 4th grade is not scary to me. Senior, that's scary business. And I probably should just take, I'm like battling with this twine, and I probably should just take the whole thing out. And why cause myself grief? There. Perfect. Okay, so it's going off my board a little bit, which is totally fine. It's gonna look great. This is gonna be all white. I am mostly gonna do a white board. You may think that that's a little boring, but I think it's gonna be really cute. I'm gonna label my back. Set that over there and get out my white. And yeah, definitely doing this in white. Since these are for my boys, I'm gonna keep it simple. Now the colors for my son's school are like red and white and black. I thought about adding the adorable little owl. He probably would not find it so adorable. So I'm gonna do the apple. I'm gonna add the apple. And so I brought out a green and a red to do the red apple with a green leaf. They do have a pencil down here, a paintbrush, some little dots, arrows, and of course the owl. I may, in fact, do the owl for my kindergartner. That's like crazy. And actually, it's really like, he's really doing like a pre-K. Pre-K, that's what I'm telling him, that's what it is. So, let's get this on. I'm looking for my squeegee so that we can dip and go. Hi, Simone. Did I say that? I looked up and I saw that you were on and I didn't know if I said it or not. Oh, today was a crazy day. Today was my son's birthday. He turned 9. And so I kind of took a lot of time off from working for him. Of course, he deserved that, right? And then it was just go, go, go. I made a home, okay, so if you don't know me, which you probably really don't know me very well, I do not bake. I rarely really cook too. Like I'm not all that domesticated. I just don't have a lot of time. I work an awful lot. So today I decided, well, this week I decided that I was going to bake him well, preface this with the fact that I've been watching this summer when I was really sick for like 4 days, and I watched like that show Nailed It. Have you guys ever seen that? It's like this is cute, by the way. Super cute. I'm excited. So I watched Nailed It, which is like a Pinterest baking show where people try to recreate amazing feats of baking production. Like these cakes that are phenomenal in the shape of a unicorn, okay? Well, then, because I was watching that, the show Sugar Rush, I think that's what it's called, popped up. And I ended up starting to watch that, which is where actual bakers like have a bake-off and create these things. And so I'm like feeling inspired to bake a cake. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Thanks for watching. So I felt inspired to bake a cake. So I feel like I've watched enough of these shows to make me a cake baker. Well, I baked a cake. Oh God. And let me show you a picture. Well, oh, here's a pretty decent picture. Ryan's trying to blow on it. Let me see. Can you see? It's a layered cake. And I did the frosting and everything. He wanted sprinkles and oh my goodness. Well, anyway, I did a layered cake and I made homemade cake, homemade frosting, homemade filling inside the cake because he wanted to have a flavored filling. And I piped his name on it. Totally fake because it was just a baggie with a hole cut in it. But anyway, that's what I did today. And it was a lot of fun. I wish that I had more time to do those kinds of things. However, I just couldn't. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm glad that I don't bake a lot because we don't need to eat all those baked goods, but it was fun. Thank you, Simone. I appreciate that because I know it really wasn't. I know it was super amateurish, but I was proud of it. And my family came over to eat it, and they actually complimented me, and they know that I don't bake. They absolutely know. And so they were impressed. So that was fun to be able to do that, because goodness knows. I mean, I'm the person I'm the person who tried to bake early on in life, and my frosting would be crunchy, right? Because I don't know the difference between powdered sugar and, you know, regular sugar. And so I would like have crunchy frosting, or the cake wouldn't turn out, or I would forget an ingredient. So many, so many catastrophes. Thanks, Katrina. I appreciate it, because I am not going to be famous ever for my cake baking, and you know what? I don't even need to be. These are things that I'm like not really good at. Food stuff and like sewing or fabric projects. I admire anyone who can crochet, who can sew, who can quilt, any of those things, because I don't do any of that. And so it's not dry. It's not dry. It's on my hand. I thought it would be dry. I messed it up a little, but it just made it look distressed. It's okay. Because I want to do It's my first day of, so anyway, definitely, if you're wanting to make these boards for school, definitely get this transferred. Do my bundle sooner rather than later, because it's going to sell out. It always does, and that's always a bummer, a total bummer. So be serious, don't wait. Get the school transfer. You won't regret it, especially if you're going to do this anyway. Okay. I'm not very good at decorating. Not at all, not the cake. But I was impressed that I didn't completely destroy it. That's kind of just my thing. So this is going to say it's my, and I need to move it over a little and up. I kind of want it just to sit here, but I don't want the Y to be in one of these. So if I move it over, maybe that'll work. Okay, because it's just going to be white anyway. I mean, I use my multi-purpose tool. So we actually don't go back to school until the day after Labor Day. Okay, so that's our first day back with students. Now, I, as a teacher, go back the week before Labor Day. So we have a week with teachers and then a week off. So now, why would I be showing this now? Because I show you now, so you start thinking about it's time for you to do back to school boards. You order the products. It's going to take a week to 10 days, you know, a week if you're lucky. By the time you get the product, there's going to be a lag time between then and when you actually work on it. And so it gives you that whole like cushion of August. And a lot of people go back in August. So I'm bringing this out now because you may only have 2 or 3 weeks before you go back to school. So so I have to be doing it. Now's the time, right? And that's why it's so surprising. Back to school. So it's my first day of 4th. Where's my word? Grade. And, oh my gosh. I can't wait. This year it's very exciting. My littlest guy, my youngest son is going to be at my school with me, which makes me super happy. Put a B on there. I love it when my kids be. So all 4 of my children were able to be at my school with me at one point or another in their schooling. So that's cool. My daughters, my oldest was at my school for 4th and 5th grade. My other daughter was there from 2nd to 5th grade. I'm probably gonna have to squeeze these closer together. So I'm just gonna set that there. Do my 4th, or do I want to do 4th and then grade? Do I have any other? Oh, and I have to put the year. So go back and forth. We're going to do 4th grade, and then we're going to do the year. Okay. 4th grade. We don't need a lot. These are really tiny fonts, so you don't need a lot. And then I just want to scrape it off. There we go. I'll put it in my water. Oh, you're a school psychologist? That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. So you don't go back until after Labor Day. Wow. Yeah, we have to go back the week before, but I don't mind because as it is, we don't get out of school until the middle of June. So I'd rather go back a little early and get out a little early. I would prefer Labor Day to Memorial Day. That's what our school year should be. But it's not. 4th grade. I didn't do a good job of lining this up, but phooey. It's okay. It is okay. I gotta put my apple on here too. It's gonna be like a little afterthought, kind of. Get it. Okay. Okay, it's my first day of 4th grade, and then I'm gonna put the year. See the preschool, kindergarten, and I'm gonna do the apple. So 2018. I could do a whole date if I wanted. Like I could do like 9/4/18 because I think it's September 4th that we go back. Either it's September 4th that we go back or September 4th is Labor Day. But I think September 4th is when we go back. Okay. 2018. And then maybe we'll scooch it over and do our apple. Or it's going to kind of do our apple. I really like centering things, if you haven't noticed. I am kind of a centered person. Yeah, I'll do the apple. I don't like the leaf though on that side. I like the leaf on that side. So I might have to do a tricky thing. I'll teach you something. I will teach you something. Okay. So if I wanted to grab my washi tape to make a line. Here it is. This is our new washi tape, which has little tick marks on it. So that's cool. And okay, stick that there. If I line my two up, and then there. I think I'll line my two up with the washi tape and that will help me. And then I'm going to do the little, hi Michelle. Same contract. Yes, yes. Share the same contract. I see. I see what you're saying, Simone. Okay. So I'm going to line this up. There. Okay. Do my two and then my other ones. Okay. $20.18. Okay. My water. That looks good. Just gotta dry it so that I can put the sticky stuff down. First day of school. Okay. And let's see if this works to line it up with a little washi tape. Got it turned slightly. Okay. This looks good. I feel like I need music. I just had a little music playing. You know, a little background jive. Totally. Rock out. Whatever. Okay. Two more of these. I did it one apart, so we're going to go right there. Man, messages. Going crazy. People trying to message me. I'm like, you know I'm live. Get on and watch me. Then you can talk to me all you want when you're done. And our 8. Then we'll do our apple. We'll line it up with the same thing. And we'll do our little apple. Oh. And I could add his name on this with a different font. However, I am not doing that at this time. But just so you know, there are options to do that. Ooh, I just got an order this week with my new stuff. I probably have my new fonts in there. I'm going to have to do something fun. What's tomorrow, Wednesday? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, 2018 looks awesome. Now we're going to do a red apple. Wondering, probably going to do... should I put like, let's do the apple. I was just trying to see if I should do a technique with my apple or not. This is just my regular red. Get in there, stir it up. We're not going to do a technique. We are not going to do a technique. Just going to do a regular red apple. Oh my gosh. My son is having a friend sleep over tonight. I can hear him upstairs. We got a little little crusties. Ugh. Okay, from the chalk paste. All right, there's my apple. Now, what I was thinking, what I was gonna say, I could do like an arrow through the apple. I have that pencil. I'm just like thinking of things to do. This little apple has polka dots on it. Not polka, like just like for shading or whatever. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's cute. Now, I really want my transfer. I don't want my, I have to have it going the other way. So here's what you do. You lay it down right where you want it. Notice that the sticky side is up. So you have to be really careful. This is total. I can't get. I'm weak. I've been weakened. All right. So I need another stir. So what we're gonna do is, this is some garden herb green here. All right, I'm going to very carefully oh my goodness, those kids up there. I don't know where the rest of my things are. All my stirrers. I did a party and then I pack them up and then I didn't do a good job of unpacking. All right, so I need to hold this down with my finger because it is not stuck. And then I'm gonna take my garden green, not garden green, what's it called? Garden herb, and carefully color on the screen. Oh, okay. Just trying to get it smooth. And then lift it up. And then I have my little apple. There is a possibility that I smeared it a little bit. But pretend like you can't tell. Pretend like you can't tell. That's what it's supposed to look like. If I wanted, I could go in and just define this stem a little more, which is the only part, honestly, that this is one of those little Q-tips that has a real pointy edge on it. It's a makeup Q-tip, so you would find it in the makeup section. So if I just go in and define it like that, that looks great. I'm happy. It worked, and it's on the other side, which is very important for me. So then I could take this off. If I wanted to put his name down here, I could do that. I could put the name of his school. I could put, you know, pretty much anything. You could put his teacher. I'm going to save that. I don't want to throw it away. So this is pretty cute. My first day of school, my first day of 4th grade, 2018, little apple. Super cute. Just like plain for 4th grade, plain for Ryan, because he's a boy. He doesn't need it to be all glittery or anything like that. Now for my girls, I might pop a little color up here. Glitter even would be an option. For Easton, I already told you I want to do the owl that's in here. Can you see that this cute little owl? He's got little eyes and a little nose, little beak. So I can add different things for each one to make each one of their boards totally different, not copying off of anybody. And that's that. So like I said, make sure you're in Chalk Nation. Look for the bundle coming out this week. When I say that, it's because it's not in there right now, but it will be soon after this day. Probably not tonight because I have to do a bunch of other things, but tomorrow night maybe. So the bundle, and then we're gonna do options with a board or without, because you can chalk on anything. So you know, that's totally, you can even chalk on, you know, cardstock if you didn't even want to do that investment of the board and just have like the cardstock or something like that. Okay, so that's it. Any questions? I think this was a super, super easy one. Again, this is our boutique board. So these are only $9.99. You can like not beat that. Like Hobby Lobby's, this is a $9.99 board, 10 by 10, has the holes pre-drilled for you. So you can kind of see that, how that works. And comes with a little twine. You could do ribbon if you wanted. So depending on what you do, what colors you do, that could be an idea. Add some different ribbon. Make it, put the, like maybe I'll do PCHS for my girls, which is their school, Porter Central High School. That would be cool. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you watching. And keep an eye out for my bundle in my Chalk Nation, or send me a message and I'll get the information for you. And have a great night. Bye-bye.